Welcome back to my channel, guys. It's time for a retro, yes, an old anime first impression video. Welcome back to my channel, guys. If you have been a little bit involved in my channel, you know that I do reviews of anime, manga, stuff like that, but I also tend to try to do older anime reviews and also first impressions because there's a lot of anime out there that people still have not tried watching. And I myself, there's a lot of older anime and anime that, you know, there was a part of my life that I stopped watching and then restarted again that I just didn't watch. So this is called Disgaea. Probably mispronouncing the name. I apologize, but this is actually a huge series, guys. There's a lot of games, and now I'll give you a little kind of preview of that. I have a list here. You have Hour of Darkness, which is the first game, and then you have spin-offs like Phantom Brave and Makia Kingdom, and then you have Disgaea 2, Cursed Memories. You have Afternoon of Darkness. You have So Nomad, which is also it's related or a spinoff of it. Then you have Part Three, another game, Absence of Justice. You have the spinoffs, Prinny. Then you have DS releases. You have other platform releases, Prinny Two, Dawn of the Operation Panties, Dude. The Part Four, Promise Unforgotten. Another release of another console, Disgaea 4, Disgaea 5, PC releases, Disgaea 5, the complete release. You have Makio Wars, which is a spinoff. You have so many of them. It goes all the way to actually an upcoming game, which is why I decided to watch the anime. Disgaea Part 7, which will be releasing next year. Part 6 released last year, and the complete version released this year on top of an RPG global game, which is a spin off to it. So this series is actually very, very popular within the community that actually plays the games. I myself, I've heard of the games. I've seen it on the DS, and I think at this point, yeah, it's also on Android and iOS, and I believe they have some of these games as well in your PlayStation 2 and PlayStation 4, as well as Nintendo Switch. So it's quite a bit of a game series. So I'm gonna prefaces with that. Before anything, if you haven't done so, it's 3 minutes already in. Make sure you subscribe, comment, like, and share. So, the anime itself is based on the video game this game Hour of Darkness. So that's the very first series that came out, and the anime itself, I believe, released in 2006, which is years after the first game. Now, it does follow essentially the same plot of the game. So if you played the game, it's kind of the same plot, but some of the events are a little bit chronologically different, as well as some of the characters are a little bit altered. So the anime itself is an angel showing up to try to kill a demon, and she ends up finding the son of the demon, and he's like, "Yeah, my dad died." And then they find out how he just choked on food. He just laughed it out. And while they're having this whole conversation, humans show up, and they're about to kill both of them because they're creatures of blah blah blah. And then they find out that she's an angel, and they try to kill the demon because you know, makes sense. Kill demon because demon is bad, angel is good. But the angel defends the demon. She's like, don't kill him. He's actually not a bad guy. He's pretty good. So she does defend him, but then at one point they still get in an argument and they still get to a point where they're fighting with each other. And she basically takes out a big dragon. He's like, what the heck? That's not fair. Like, why are you trying to kill me? Now, in all of this, I think at one point he's also poisoned and finds out that it was some other character who was trying to kill him as well because of how strong he is. And um, yeah, it's In a nutshell, that's really just the first episode. Um, I don't know how well they did this particular anime, but I know that it is in an era where 2006, where anime was starting to get a bigger push to be different, I guess, and making anime out of video games was still something fresh. Now, Pokemon had already come out. You have other series that had released already as well, but for the most part, a lot of the animes were anime first or manga first, light novel, whatever first, and then secondly, a game was created out of the franchise. So this one is a huge franchise, and like I said, I listed a whole games that it has in a whole list of consoles. Because of it, it is easy to see how the anime could have done well when it first came out, but because there's only one season, it tells me that people prefer the game version over the anime. So I'm still gonna watch this series because heck, why not? So I'll eventually review it here in my channel. But I did want to throw that out. It's kind of obvious, like if they didn't continue the series in the anime version is because something happened. So maybe they released the movie here and there. I haven't really researched that up, but I know at one point they released manga as well as novels at one point. So yeah, we'll see what it all entails, and I'll let you guys know in the review. For now, I think this one stands at a 6 out of 10. I think people that like the game series would enjoy it, but if you don't, you might be a little lost. So we'll see what happens. Thank you guys so much for your love and support. Like always, don't be strangers, and I'll see you guys next time.